everyone, Paula here from Goes to 11 Media, bringing you another episode of Grounds for Divorce Coffee Reviews. And I'm joined here by my oh-so hardworking husband, Rick.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
This message is pre-recorded. I'm just doing all right. So how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. I'm feeling kind of jazzed on caffeine right now.
I was reading something there yesterday. They were talking about the Academy Awards, and it was from, I think, 2011 or whatever it was, when Anne Hathaway and James Franco hosted it. And it was apparently noted as being like the worst Academy Awards ever. And because of the way that it was hosted between the two of them, because she was like super like bouncing off the walls, high energy, and he was trying to be like super cool, right, and super chill, and it just reminded me of that. I'm like, I'm not trying to be super cool. I'm just super tired. So you're bouncing off the walls with caffeine, and I'm just kind of go, take it down,
dial it back a little. I understand.
Take it to 11. Dial it back a little. At least today.
That okay.
Just for today.
All right, so let's get on with the t-shirt.
Yes.
What's with the angel armor?
It's not angel armor, it's Viking armor.
It looks like angel armor.
What? No, it's Viking armor. Look, it's got the sword and everything. It's a Viking thing. Angel armor, come on.
You know, angels that go to battle.
I put the graphic in the one thing, and now all of a sudden it's angel armor. No, it's Viking.
I don't know, this kind of looks like feathers.
No, it's not feathers.
Okay, so we have some new coffee to try today. And
tell me about it.
It's called Earth's Choice.
Okay.
And I discovered this a while back, but there's so much to choose from to try. But today I decided we're going to try this one.
Now, there's Honduran. What's that one over there?
Peruvian.
Okay.
So the Honduran is a light medium roast, more on the lighter side, whereas the Peruvian is actually more medium.
It's kind of interesting, just reading the bag here, it says it's a biodegradable bag, and you were telling me that the bags biodegrade in something like 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
As opposed to 500 years.
500 years.
So that's kind of a good thing, right?
Yeah, if you go onto their website, you can actually see a little YouTube video where they explain how their bags work.
Cool. I'm not a super fan, I have to tell you. I mean, we've looked at the bags for our own coffee that we're bringing out, and I'm not a real fan of the paper bags with the PLA liner in them. I smell the craft paper. It smells like you're breathing a paper bag. And I just find that it's unfortunate, but you lose that aromatic of when you open up like one of these bags or even the pasta bags, it's locked that smell in there. So you open that up and you're like, poof, it's like, oh my God, it's so good.
So why do you think certain brands choose certain bags?
Well, I think that there's a movement to obviously, work within being sort of sustabiodegradable and at the same time environmentally friendly. The thing is, what's not known about a lot of these biodegradable bags is that you can't put them into your compost that goes out to your city curb. Because their composting methods work literally in like a 6 or 8 week time period. By the time they dump it and do the whole process, it's very quick. And a lot of the biodegradable bags and that actually cannot degrade at that speed, and so they take longer. And so they'll actually, if you're to check with your municipality, they'll tell you put those in your own compost bins at home and let it sit there, and it'll take a few months to decompose.
Yeah.
But please don't put it into the main curbside compost because it just doesn't decompose fast enough.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, some of the brown paper bags come from companies like smaller batch roasters that you're getting their coffee super fresh. So you're using it quickly. And I think some of the other more plastic bags
are sitting on the shelves longer in like a retail front or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. So I guess it's kind of hard to balance what is better for
Yeah.
each company.
And I think you hit it on the head. I think that's, you know, I mean, our good friends at Forbidden Flavors, they have the paper bags, and I know that they're rotating their stuff really quickly, because they're doing a lot
Right,
of...
they have lots of
demand.
customers
Yeah.
that come in and buy their coffees and stuff. Yeah.
So the thing is that as opposed to, you know, let's say a major brand that's going to be on the shelf in, you know, a major grocery chain. So, all right, let's hit
Should
it.
we try?
Yeah, which one are we going for?
Let's try the
This one?
100. So this...
A little bit of an oil on the top, eh? Just a little.
Ooh, I shouldn't have mixed.
There you go.
What are you getting from that? It's that first
Caffeine.
hit. Oh, you're so funny.
There's a good roast flavor to it. I noticed. Like it's got a nice flavor. It's not overly roasted flavored. Like it's not super a super dark taste to me.
Oh, not at all.
No, like
No,
this would be
it's-
probably more like a medium roast to a smidge darker. Smidge dark, maybe medium dark.
See, and I find this...
What is it?
It's a medium light.
Medium light. There you
Like
go.
it's over towards the light side more than it
Yeah.
is.
There's definitely, to me, there's a bit of you get notes of a smoky flavor to me.
I don't really get that. I'm getting more, like they say on the bag.
I'm getting dates, and I'm getting prunes, and I'm getting cherries, and I'm getting all these things that I never get. What are you getting? Tell me.
It's more of a citrus,
Okay.
like the bag says. There's
I
citrus.
should read the bags before I start telling you my answers then, shouldn't I?
Well, no, you should be honest about it. But I kind of concur with what these guys are saying. It does have, it's very, I don't want to say it's light, it's clean.
Yes, it's good. I like it.
And it has a little roasted flavor to it, of course.
Yeah.
But it's light and goes down very easy.
It's a good
So
one. You
if-
can drink that straight, no problem.
Yeah, and it's, so yeah, if you're so not a dark roast person,
It's a good
Worst-
good alternative for you.
yeah, and it's a single origin, so it's kind of neat. You can start picking out the different notes.
Dates, chocolate, cocoa.
All right, so let's try the Peruvian.
I don't know, man. I do my best for the tastings.
I think you're overtired.
Oh no. This is just me, folks. You try making excuses for me all you want, but wow, that's a different taste altogether.
Totally is.
Holy man, that's like
It's really nice.
it is, but it's like dynamically different flavor.
Yes. This has more of a sweetness to it, almost like a milk chocolate. Like a really nice milk chocolate.
For sure. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
That's what I would have said as well.
However, the bag does say fruity. Do you get fruity out of it?
Yeah. Dates, you know.
I'm gonna kick you off the show.
We'll do a spin-off, as they say in TV. It's definitely got, there's what I would call like more of a tangy note to it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting it at the center back of my tongue. I get like a tangy...
It's a really nice flavor.
It is.
Very nice.
You could, honestly, folks, you could drink either one of these as a pour over and not be going, it's got some strong notes to it. Like, they're both very pleasant. Let's go in for the...
All right. So this will be interesting to see, because usually you like your...
darker, yeah.
I'm just gonna reach way over here.
That's like dessert. That's really good.
It's very nice. That would go down super easy.
Yeah. Now, is that using the natural?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's really good, man. I tell you, that is a really nice. If you're looking for a light latte, that has some sweeter notes. I noticed that it also emphasizes the sweetness of the milk.
Yeah.
And that really is a very, very nice latte.
I had my doubts about that, actually. I thought that the lighter roast would not pair well with it. But I'm actually quite surprised.
To me, that's the difference between like as I say, it's like a dessert almost. Do you know what I mean? Like it has a little bit of the sweetness to it and whatever. That'd be actually, after a meal, a really nice latte to have. Okay. It's really good. Go for that one.
Okay.
Oh, you spilled.
That wasn't the first time.
You gotta be more like me. Cool hand, Luke. There you go.
Just don't put so much in the spoon.
That's really good too. This one doesn't seem to hold up quite as well to me though. It's good. This one seems to
has something else to it.
There's something to it.
Maybe it's the citrus notes that are mixing well with the sugars of the milk.
Could be. This one tastes almost like you need to have a little bit more oomph into it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's very.
But that doesn't have a lot of oomph. It's just got a different
but there's more flavor notes coming out of it to me. This one tastes more subdued, right? So, I mean, again, both great as a pour over. This one held up really well as a latte, and this one is a little bit muted for my liking. It's kind of like, when you have tea and you put a lot of milk and sugar into it, and you don't really taste the tea much anymore. It's kind of that to me. It tastes just a little bit too diluted down with the milk in it.
They're both good.
Yeah, this would be the one I would ask for though. If you were asking me which one do I want, I would ask you for that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, this, as I said, as a pour over was really good. Like dynamically different from each other, really good. But if you're asking me for my go-to jam on a latte, then I'd be saying, yeah, maybe one of those.
Because years ago, you went to the light side.
Yeah,
You go to Starbucks, it was always blonde. So I'm not surprised that you've chosen that one.
Yeah. I mean, the blonde roasts they do make a very good latte on their own. If you get a good, particular bean or whatever. But do you see what I'm saying with that? No, it's just.
But this keeps coming out, like it keeps I know it says fruity on the bag, but it keeps reminding me of like a milk chocolate, like a smooth milk chocolate.
I can see what you're talking about there, but it tastes very muted that way to me. Like it's just, I like this. This one's really pulling in a lot of flavor, and it didn't drown in the milk.
Gotcha.
Right? It still was able to be, the flavors were still buoyant and present. This one, it got a little bit toned down for my liking.
Kind of disappeared a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
But again, pour over, good job.
Great.
So, awesome. Well, thank you very much for this.
You're welcome.
And listen, folks, thank you so much for all your support. And we are still doing some beta testing of our coffees. We came up with our first roasts and stuff. We like them, but we're going to keep on digging. So we're not quite there. We want to make sure what we present to you folks is going to be the best product we can bring to the market for you. So hang in there, wait for it. Oftentimes, the waiting is the hardest part, but it's also for the best. In the meantime, don't forget to visit our store. What is it?
groundsfordivorcecoffee.ca.
You betcha. Or .store if you're in the US or international. And don't forget, we have our own YouTube channel. Go check it out. Please subscribe. Yes. We started this out from ground zero. It's been a ton of work. We went and separated from the Ghost 11 YouTube channels. And so now we need to grow our subscribers on there. So please, folks, help us out. click that subscribe button, hit that reminder bell, and we will catch you next week.
Ciao, ciao, everybody.
See you later.